Okay? I was in the comments. Okay? I thought I was attracted to Ashley and I was going to shoot my shot. So Luca tried to shoot her shot, but she had a girlfriend. So Ashley was like, no, you have a girlfriend. So when Luca started arguing with DJ Wild Bandit, I said, let me shoot my shot. So I said, what's up with me? I said, can I have your number? So she said, yeah, and she said, I'm going to inbox you. So she put her number in my inbox. So me and Ashley was talking on the phone for a little bit. Okay? It was perfect. I caught COVID. Ashley was telling me, how to treat the COVID. Ashley started calling me her girlfriend. Okay, at that point, she was like, my girlfriend is sick. When she would go live, she'd be like, my girlfriend. Remember that, y'all? When she was like, my girlfriend is sick. Girlfriend. She said, my girlfriend is sick. At Pride. Remember on Pride? She said, I helped her, take her COVID test, and I helped her get through it. Me and Ashley would talk on the phone for damn near the whole night when we would talk in the beginning. Okay? First of all, does that sound like a trick to y'all? Okay? So that's number one. Okay? So whenever I would go live, Ashley never wanted me to go live. She wanted me to get off Bigo. I don't know. She wanted to do her thing on Bigo, and she didn't want me around for her to do her thing. I don't know what her motive was, but she wanted me to get off Bigo. But my thing was, we met on Bigo. So if you didn't want to date or be with a girl from Bigo, then why the fuck would you go after a girl on Bigo? Why wouldn't you just get a girl in regular life? So I wasn't gonna let her dictate to me that I gotta get off Bigo. So I continued to be on Bigo. So that kind of pissed her off a little bit, okay? But we were still cool in the beginning, right? So whenever I would go live and I put together why she didn't want me to be on Bigo was because Ashley was married to Frenchie. And Frenchie was still living with her, sleeping in the bed with her every night, okay? But Ashley kept Frenchie a secret from me in the beginning. But it wasn't until the comments, started coming into my life saying, Kred, wake up, she married. Frenchie is still there. They still fucking. They still talking. Okay? Ashley would be like, don't believe the comments. You can't believe the comments. I told you I'm not married. She said, I told you I wasn't with Frenchie. She said, I'm married, but we're separated. Frenchie lives in his mama's house. Okay, I live here. Frenchie's gonna always be around because Frenchie, practically raised my kids. So I'm like, okay, but are you and him? Do y'all live together? Are y'all fucking? What? No. Okay, so Ashley lied to me for 3 months that we were together about Frenchie. Okay, so fast forward, Ashley had to move out of her house, okay, that she had before. It wasn't because she got evicted or anything like that. It was because I think that they were getting ready to sell the house. So all the tenants had to find somewhere to go. And I think they only had a month or a couple months to get out. So Ashley's credit is fucked up. Ashley got 10 fucking repossessions on her credit. So Ashley is not able to get a house on her own, okay? So Ashley needed Frenchie, okay? So at that point, when Ashley needed somewhere to go, Ashley was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do with Kred? Because Frenchie ain't gonna help me to do what I gotta do with this house or get this house if Kred is still lingering around. So at that point, Ashley started dogging me on Bigo and disrespecting me for no reason. Okay? She didn't do that shit in the beginning, but she didn't do that shit until she needed Frenchie to help her get into a house, right? So all of a sudden, I would go to her lives and she would just start attacking me, telling me I'm lame, I'm corny, I'm slow. Why am I still on Bigo? So when you guys would see me and her getting into it over little shit, it was because Ashley was trying to push me away in a sense by being evil and shit to me because she needed Frenchie. That's how Ashley is. When Ashley needs somebody, she kisses their ass and she does whatever. She tells them whatever to get what she needs to get. And then once she gets what she gets, then she's done. So fast forward, Ashley tells me after 3 months, she finally tells me that she's going to make it work with Frenchie. This is when she was getting the move, during the move. So I was so fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lied to me about this man for months, but I wasn't that far, like I wasn't like that into her that much to where I'm gonna still stick around for it. So at that point, I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna be with somebody that's fucking married. So I let Ashley go. So Ashley, she was acting like that was during the time when she was acting like everything was cool with her and Frenchie. Remember when Frenchie was moving in, she was showing him in the bed. She was talking about this pussy, he loved his pussy and she sucking his dick and all this shit, right? Because Frenchie grew up with the dude. Ashley's credit is so fucked up. Frenchie don't have a job. So, he's a drug dealer. So Frenchie talked to his friend that he grew up with, who was an apartment or a house manager, and helped them get in that house. So Ashley used Frenchie. So that's why she put on that little show like, oh, we're happily married. So I stopped fucking with Ashley for like a little bit, okay? So once Ashley got in good, Ashley would start coming around my lives again. I was doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm done. Whatever. Go on back to your husband. We had an argument or whatever. So it was one time, remember when I moved to Mississippi and, actually, I told her that I was moving to Mississippi and she was like, cool, when we first started dating, she was like, okay, you only gonna be 5 hours away. I was happy. I was excited. That's when me and Ashley was good. She was like, yeah, move to Mississippi. Yeah. So when I moved to Mississippi, she decided she wanted to get back with Frenchie. So I basically just left her alone. So when I started doing my thing, remember when I went, to the carnivals and shit in Mississippi, I was doing my thing or whatever. So when my chest started hurting and I had to go to the emergency room, Ashley started kind of coming around in my lives a little bit or whatever. And I would kick her out or whatever. So she hits me up and she's like, kred, what's wrong with your chest? Like using that as an excuse to kind of come back into my life, okay? So she's like, kred, what's going on with your chest? Like, why are you in the hospital? Like, it sounds like, she was telling me, it sounds like it's the after effect of the COVID, because I coughed for 3 months after COVID, and it hurt my chest cavity because of all the constant coughing. So that's why I started having a pain and I had to go to the hospital. But she used helping me through that situation to get back into my life. Okay? So I asked her, I'm like, what's up with Frenchie? Like, I thought you was making it work with him. Nah, he's just the money. Like, he just helped me get in the house. Like, we don't sleep together. We don't none of that. Okay, yeah, I was dumb for believing that, but she is the type of person, she's so manipulative where she makes everything sound good. And then she starts telling me how to care for myself. So she kind of turned back into the old Ashley, but just for a second, okay, until she felt like she got me reeled in. So I started fucking with Ashley. We started fucking around again or whatever. But I noticed that the second time around, it was worse. A little worse than the first time. Like the first time it was perfect, but I noticed the second time she would come around and then the next day she would tell me, like she'd call me and be like, give me some money. Or she would go live on me and be like, I just use kred. Like she just started just getting more and more disrespectful, calling me a trick. But she would do that so that she could get back cool with Frenchie. So it was like when she would have it out with Frenchie, she would come to me. When she would have it out with me, she would go back to Frenchie. So it's kind of like she would just kind of go back and forth with me and him. So moving forward, what else was she saying? She was saying, oh, so the move to Texas. So Ashley was responsible for me moving. She had a lot to do with me moving. And let me tell you why. It wasn't like I called her, 5 days after, moving to Mississippi and was like, oh, I'm coming to Houston. I'm moving 10 minutes from you. It didn't happen like that. When I was in California, Ashley would tell me all the time, move to Houston. It's cheaper. She would tell me it's black culture out there. It's opportunity. She made Houston look good to me. But then when I was in Mississippi and when I wasn't happy in Mississippi because, it was really, really backwards. It was country. It was nothing to do. I was having issues with the house. Ashley told me, sell the house and move to Houston. That's what she said. It was her fucking idea. I don't care what she says. She's the one who told me, oh, you will be great in Houston. When you come out here, I'm going to help you decorate. I'm going to show you around. I did not tell. What I did was how I picked the area that I lived in. When I was in California, I lived in a predominantly white area. I never lived in the hood except for when I was a kid, okay? So me moving where I live at now, Ashley don't live by me. Ashley lives in the fucking hood, okay? So for her to say she's 10 minutes away from me is a fucking lie. Ashley is at least 30 to 40 minutes away from me. She is in the hood. I followed her to her house for the first time a couple weeks ago because she came over here and she could not drive home because of her anxiety. So I followed her almost to her house. And trust me, where I live at is a complete different look than where she fucking lives, her side of town. So that's some bullshit because I would never live where she fucking lives at because it's ghetto over there. I wouldn't. Nothing against people that live in the hood, but it's just not what I'm used to. So every single time Ashley lying. I do not beg Ashley to come to my fucking house, okay? Whenever Ashley needs some money, whenever she needs to get away from where she's at, okay, because she's tired of being home, Ashley will hit me up and she'll say, kred, I'm coming over, okay? But she'll say something like, kred, I'm coming over to cook for you. Or she'll say, kred, I'm coming over to spend the night. But then I get everything ready for her to come over, and then it's like, I only can stay, for a little bit, because I got to get home to Bino, or I got to get home to my kids. So it's always like she'll make plans with me, but then she'll be like, I got something to do, so I got to go. So the more and more that I dealt with Ashley, it starts getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But when we first started talking, Ashley was the one that went fucking live and said she used the rose on me. How many people remember that? Ashley went live. Me and Ashley met up in Texas, okay? The first time we met, okay? Me and Ashley slept together, okay? The first time that we met. Ashley never told me, kred, don't say nothing. We're going to keep a secret that we're sleeping together. And if you're not fucking Frenchie, and if you not messing with Nicole and you're done with her, why do we have to keep the fact that we are talking or having sex a secret? Because for one, when you first got with me, you was trying to make your ex jealous. Okay? So that's why you did not want me to talk about it. But it's when we were going live on each other, people already put 2 and 2 that we was together. People already knew we was together. So they knew when I went from California to Texas, we slept together. People put 2 and 2 together. We got a room. We woke up the next morning. She went live and showed me eating Shipley's donuts. Y'all remember that? When she went live the day after we met up and she showed me in the car. So if you don't want nobody to know that me and you were sleeping together, then why would you the next day after we met up for the first time, why would you show me in the car the next day after us getting a room? If you wanted to keep it such a secret, but on everything I love, she went live because she wanted to try to get back at me and say she used the rose on me, and she ended up telling everybody that we slept together. It wasn't me. And even if I did tell people that we slept together, we are together. So that's what people do when they're in a relationship. They sleep together. So why does it bother you so much? Because you was talking to Cole on the back end. You still would have a relationship with her. I don't know, I'm not saying a sexual relationship, but you was still dealing with Cole. I don't know if what you was getting out of her, it's not for me to say, but that's why you didn't want me to say me and you slept together. But you going around telling everybody that we girlfriends, which is weird as fuck. So that's that. So y'all already know Ashley ain't never fucking done nothing for me. Ashley brought me some nasty ass Thanksgiving that she probably let sit out, that everybody fucking picked on for 2 days on Thanksgiving, okay? We slept together and Ashley left, okay? Ashley wasn't even smelling that fresh that day. I don't know what the fuck she was doing that day, but she wasn't smelling that fresh. So I'm supposed to be excited about that? I'm supposed to be excited about the fact that you come over in sweats. You got this. You brought. Did she bring Ashiris? No, she came by herself. So it was only one time. It was one time that I smelled her, and that was Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna lie. It was only one time that she didn't smell fresh, and I made her take a bath. That was the only time that I ever smelled her. Any other time, she was cool. But on Thanksgiving, she was a little tart. I don't know what it was. I don't know if from all that cooking all day, I don't know. But, I don't know. But, she brought me some nasty ass Thanksgiving food, okay, that sat out all day, okay. She wasn't smelling the freshest, and I made her take a bath. I put them clothes she had on in the laundry because the clothes didn't smell good. I put them in the laundry, and I washed them up for her so that she could leave clean. You know what I'm saying? But that was the only day that she did not smell fresh.
Hey, kred.
Hey, what's going on?
I ain't gonna hold up too much of your time. I just want to know what she smelled like. Did she smell like fish ass or what?
It was a bad smell. She didn't smell good at all.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, let me get back in the comments. It was kind of
tart. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me join y'all in the comments.
But it was the one. I never smelled it again after that. But yeah, I made her get in the tub.
Kred, did you not see that fucking food?
That shit was gross. It was.
Like
I tasted that food. It was fucking. It was so gross. It was nasty. It was a disaster. Thanksgiving was a disaster.
Girl, the fuck? I don't know if that was goddamn. What was that? Dressing. Bitch, that shit was doodle green, bitch. What the fuck? Girl, a dog wouldn't even ate that shit, girl. What the fuck wrong with you? Girl, and the macaroni and cheese looked like it was cooked with that goddamn government cheese. The cheese that don't fucking melt.
Yeah.
Bitch, you was the test tube dummy, bitch, because I know them children that eat that shit. Oh fuck no, ho! She tried to kill you.
Yeah. But I don't sleep. Okay, look. I don't sleep with. I don't have sex with a nasty chick. I don't. It was the one time that she came over for Thanksgiving that she didn't smell good. But all the other times, I didn't smell nothing. But yeah, it was Thanksgiving for me. But anyways, I just kind of, I picked on it a little bit, and then I put it in the fridge. And I told her that I'm full and I'm gonna finish the rest later. Yeah. So, I'm the type of person, I could have a long day. I could go like a day and a half a day and I still don't stink. Like I just have a natural good smelling body. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. But that one day, she didn't smell good at all. So, I'm sorry to say, but there was a bad smell. But I didn't know what it was. But it was just the one day. But I would not sleep with her smelling like that. I mean, she would have to bathe, so she took a bath. But whenever she comes over, she takes a bath and she washes her clothes, which I think is weird. But anyways, but okay, so what else am I gonna debunk her on? What else did she say about me? She said, what else? Uh, no, what she'll do is she'll come over, she'll take her clothes off her body, and she'll put them in the washer. Then she'll take a bath, and then we'll have sex. I don't have sex with her unless we bathe. Okay. I wish death on her father. Come on, bro. I never said that. Hey y'all, would I ever wish death on somebody's family? Would I ever wish death on somebody's family, y'all? Come on. I would never do that. Um, that has some truth to it. When she said my dad comes in my dream. Okay, so I don't really want to talk about that because, I don't want to weird y'all out, but I feel like, my dad passed away and sometimes I feel like he's still kind of around me or whatever. And sometimes when I get like intuition, like it was one night when I was sleeping, I had a feeling like something was just like, go check your front door, to make sure it's locked. And something kept eating at me to just go check the front door. So I got up and the front door ended up being unlocked. So, I be feeling like, it's my spirit guide, like I feel like it could be, my father or my grandmother. I do feel like that sometimes. I mean, and I'm not ashamed of that. So, all right. Anyway, so she says I'm a trick. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, she does use me for money. Do I consider myself a trick? No. Do I consider myself just a good-hearted, kind person? Yes. I help people that are in need. I feel like I get blessed. Although I'm going through all this shit, like with the car and shit, and, Ashley, use me for money, I feel like I'm still pretty blessed, I have my health. I feel like it could always be worse. What else? What else is she lying about that I need to debunk? And I feel like I said, I tried to talk to her daughter. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Ask Ashirus. Just ask her daughter that. So that's all I gotta say. Ask Ashirus. I actually just paid for Ashirus to get a wig for her senior pictures. So ask her that. Exactly. My point. She was with me and a couple other people on Valentine's Day, but now you got a boo. Ashley, let me tell you something. I know how Ashley is. If I would have tried to make a pass or make a move on Ashirus, you think Ashley wouldn't have attacked me? Ashley would have probably tried to kill me if I did something like that. Come on. I can have a daughter Ashirus' age, so I'm cool. Okay, we messy and we liars. Okay, get out. No, she's not going to drain the life out of me because I'm going to distance myself from this situation. So, I'm going to distance myself. I don't deal with her. I don't deal with her. I don't deal with her kids. I don't. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all. Don't come over here with lies, okay? Don't come over here with lies. Can y'all send me some gifts, please? Can y'all send me some gifts, some cash apps? I need help with my car. It's gonna cost $2,100 to get my car fixed. Can y'all help me out? Thank you. My cash app is CaliKai21. Y'all can send me, if everybody just send me $1, that'd be great. Or y'all can send me gifts, but thank you, I appreciate it. Please and thank you. Anything else? How many times I gotta tell y'all this story, man? I feel like I'm always telling y'all this story about her. Ashley told me that her father died. Well, she didn't specifically say her father died, but she said that her dad had a heart attack. She was supposed to come over. She said her dad had a heart attack, and she on her way to the hospital. And then when I called her that night, she said she can't talk because she just had a death. And then the next day I hit her up and she acted like she was her mother. I showed y'all the text messages of that, right? Get out. You sitting here listening to my fucking story, but you don't want to fucking support. Like, get out of here. So she just continues to lie to me. So let me tell y'all about the story about how I ended up loaning her the money this past week. So or a couple weeks. It was like Super Bowl week or whatever. Hold on. Oh, send me some more gifts and I'll tell y'all that story. Thank you, though. Can y'all send me some cash apps and some gifts, and then I'll tell y'all how she got $400 from me. I'll tell y'all the complete story. Thank you. Thank you, who sent me the cash app. Thank you so much. My cash app is right up there, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'm a host. I'm trying to make a quota. My catalytic converter was just stolen from out of my car. It's going to be $2,000 to fix it. So if everybody could give me $1 to put towards, getting my car fixed. I already showed everybody the receipt, the estimate. I showed everybody that it was taken from my car. So if you got kicked, then you probably said some shit you weren't supposed to say. So I'm going to do a police report tomorrow. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
People say I can get a big sectional for like $500-$600. Do you know why I can get a big sectional for like $500-$600? So when Andrew and them come, they won't be looking cheesy. I was like, well, Andrew's gonna take you shopping and help you pick. She's like, no, because I'm not in the budget. He's trying to spend. Andrew spent $1,500 on his couch. That's a lot of money.